Hey, I'm James from Finn Electrical.
And I'm Finn from Finn Electrical.
And on today's video, we're putting up some pendants, we're doing some downlights over some nice wardrobes and putting some sockets in. So let's get into this. Here we go. Right then, we'll get a few things out of van. I've still got this massive tube, I've got to put it in my garage. Let's see if we can make it into a didgeridoo. It's hard, isn't it?
You can't see down it though.
Yeah, that'll do. Right then, we've got Finn. And we've got a bedroom. So this is what we're doing. So we've got a socket going here. Got a socket going here. Got a little socket for a dresser under here. Look at that. So what we'll do is cut like a little back box out, get that fitted. Then she's had these wonderful little sliding wardrobes put in. They're looking brilliant. So here, there's going to be 4 downlights along here. So we'll have a look at that then. So yeah, it's going to look pretty sick this. Oh, there's also the plasterer, those pesky plasterers. We've asked them to bring it through, because we take a video after we've kind of finished. Asked them to bring it through in the middle of the room. And they would have landed bang in the middle at window. So there should be one here and one above my head. And they just haven't brought them through, so a bit of a nightmare really. So what we're going to have to do is use the cup of the light to get up to the ceiling, try and cut like a little D out, fish it through. Further than that, we'll have to cut like a little access hole at the side, bring the cables through, and then wire them up, so a bit annoying really. But let's get on to this. There we go, so we've got Finn now.
Hello.
Hello, so you've seen him in his trial videos, so we've trialled him out, he's pretty good. And now he's with us now, his second week. How you been finding it then, Finn?
Love it, mate. Love it.
Yeah, have you learnt out? What have we done then? Quickly, so you can remember.
So run a cable for the EV charger.
EV charge cable,
along
yeah.
the front of a house from a fuse board to the garage.
Yeah.
What else have we done? Fault finding.
Fault finding.
Fault finding is tricky.
That was hard work,
It's tricky.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it's tricky. It is definitely tricky.
Some dodgy sparks. He was like the best in. What did he say? He was from like India or something. Like, I am the best in India, and then
That's what he said. Yeah.
he goes, "I'm very good." And then this guy wired it, and this doctor guy got in, and he wasn't very good at all. So all his conservatory was just tapped off the ring, which sent the resistance reading way over. Then there's faults because he's just basically run the indoor cable underground, and it's just been eaten by rodents. Yeah, so not good. Well, so we also did some conduit, didn't we?
Don't think it's got
For earthing.
Oh yeah, for the gas and water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you enjoying it then, mate?
Love it.
Worth getting involved with?
Yeah, love it.
Good lad. Right then, let's crack on down here. Right then, let's get out some bits in. So these are little downlights. We're fitting the CONNETs. What are the CONNET? The 6 watts. So nice low wattage. And oh, look, the great thing about these is the push fit, one thing. So you can push your cables in there. It goes in quite quick. And they've got these magnetic bezels. So after you've fitted it, you just snap on. There we go. And if you want to paint it, you leave it off. Paint, don't mind if you get it paint on there, and it just snaps on after. So there, the CONNET, I'll put that on the new top. And then a few sockets to fit, so we've been fitting these 3-on. They're great, they feel really solid to be fair. So some makes, you tighten the terminals up and they're just really wobbly and a bit naff. If you've ever fitted a screw fix socket that customer gets. But yeah, it feels really solid when you're doing it. What else we got on here? And we've got a little double glass fix box under there then, so that'll get put under there. So I'll get them laid out then and installed. Right then, first thing we'll do then, I'm gonna get the measurements up. So I run the business through a thing called Service Mate. So I can go on there, go on the job diary for this job and get the measurements for this room. So we'll do that and then get this marked out then. There we go, so we're staying now, so we'll open up this picture here. Here's his measurements, very crudely done. So apparently it's middle at window, and we've got 1360 away from there, and 495 away from this side. So we'll get these marked out in the middle, and then we'll get these downlights marked out as well. If you look here, there we go. Yeah. He kind of got us filming a TikTok for Finn's tools he got from CK. So he was showing off his little tape measure. He's like, how do I review a tape measure? It's just like opens and closes. But you'll have to check that out if you want to go on my TikTok. You'll see the apprentice series I'll have to create under the folders. Right then, so we've got those marked out. So little mark there, that should be banging line in the middle of the window. A little line over here. That's banging in the middle of the window. So they should line up perfectly to the middle of there. What else we got? We've got these marked out, so that's at 500 and then middle of the box. 1050 and then 500 this way and 1050, so they should line perfectly there, and there. Sweet, let's get them cut then. Right then, so just going to get this little hole saw in. If you have a look at this then, it's got a thing called a dade, so it's like a little rubber thing that catches the dust. So you put your hole saw in there. So we've gone for a 73mm, which should fit nicely with those down lights. Open your drill right up, get that in there, and then tighten him up. Perfect. That's all ready to go, so they should catch all the dust, so we'll get this drilled out next. Alright then, so let's get this drilled then. So let's get a point of that on his mark. And what I'm going to do is put this little dade up to the ceiling, it should catch all the dust. Get it? Get my hand behind here, just in case it swings around and smashes this glass. Should have got a time lapse. I thought I'd go straight through. Is it? Perfect. Right, let's see if his cables are there. There we go. And a bit further back. They are there. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That'll do. So we'll do the rest now. They're in now. Beautiful. So I've got these second fixed. Right then. So what we're going to do is get you on my head with this little head attachment. I'm going to look really cool. I'm going to show you how to wipe a downlight. So then, let's get it on my head. How cool am I, look. Right then, so get this. She's going to leave the brush chrome little bezels off. Bit of sleeving. So we know it's one finger, so we'll get a few of these made up. Have a look. And he's gone. Right, that's a sleeving for his cable. So then, what we'll do, I'm going to chop this. So it's about 1.5 fingers for this. So you go here. Like that, you strip again, and you get your little 1 finger's worth of sleeving like so. So neutral goes to the left, so we're just going to aim him in, give him a little wiggle, tug test, yeah, make sure it's in, and then this little back thing goes on. You're going to flap up your wings, pick your colour, so it's going to be warm white shorts. I'm just going to feed the cable up beyond. There we go. Wings to the side. And that is all she wrote. Beautiful. What a shot. Look at this. So we've offered up the light. These are going to be fixing holes. And we don't want to go anywhere near this, otherwise it'll just bust into the hole. So like I said, plaster didn't bring cable through. However, look at this. Put a little hole where you're not going to see it. We can still get fixing holes here. You're not going to see this hole after. And we've managed to get his hand in and get the cable out. Laughing. So we'll get this light fitted next, and we'll do that other one. So all it is just live earth and neutral. Comes this little connector block thing, so I have to wire into that. And then plug him in, and it'll all work. Go on, let's do one together then. So, this is filming, and we are filming. Right little bell, innit? Right then, so we're going to wind to this side then. So if you look, there we go, neutral, earth and line. If you don't know if you can see that, neutral, earth and line. So we're going to wire the neutral into here then. Just bang one in there. The neutral into here, get him in. And this is all going to sit within the fitting. So obviously you can't have the singles above the fitting, because technically the fitting cup is the enclosure, and you need tools to get access to that connection. So it's unplugged. So let's get this earth in next. There we go. So what I do is just try and do this weird claw technique. Get this tightened up. Fins in with the connector. Yeah. I thought you were going to bring both in, but it's fine. Yeah, but it's fine. I don't think we need it. I think I've done it so we don't need to connect anything. Can't remember how wide it. Right. Little claw technique then. So I'm pulling this way, wiring them up. And that should be sound, so we're just going to give it a little tug test. Tug test. Finn is going to give it. He's going to give it. Who's Phil? No. These curly whirlies for plasterboard, yeah. And then you have to use these to go with it. If you use that, it's just going to mash it. It don't go through. So you're watching then. Finn's going to put his own light up when he gets home. He says he's bought one. Yeah. It's like I said, if we actually started drilling around here, all this plaster would kind of fall in, kind of cave in. Definitely if it's like rubbish plaster. But these can hold quite a lot. I can't remember what it is now. It's like nearly 10 kg each, something like that. So they're quite hefty. So you do. Some people call them pigtails because it looks like a little curly pigtail. But essentially, just like this. Put your pigtail in 1.5 inch, 8 or even smaller if you're struggling for a room behind. And that's it, nearly in. There we go. That's looking good. Obviously that was straight, so we did that before. We marked it out. And there should be 2 little screws up here. 2 little men from Jupiter. There we go, right, so push that up. So you want to give this a little bend so it lands in your fitting. And it should go up nicely. So look. So, get that in there. Just give it a little few turns in so it don't fall off. A few in here. There we go. Now it's just ready for the shade. Beautiful. There we go, that's up now. So we're just going to put the this around it, so dust don't get on it whilst they're decorating and that. There we go, that's one done. Right, then we'll wire this switch up then. So then, we've got the earth, so I'm just going to tag the back box. So we'll put a little tag in there. It's going to be a plastic switch, so we don't need a little tag to this switch. We've got these neutrals together, I've done this already. So we've got downlights, we've got the pendants, and then we've got the neutral in connected there. So that provides a neutral to these lights and the downlights. And then, so we get the earth in, and then this permanent area will go into the switch. And because there's 2 switches, the permanent line will be nicked to the other side of the switch, and then it'll be 2 switch wires coming out. So one switch, it'll run through and out to the pendants, and the other one will come out to the downlight. So we'll show you that quickly then. Here's this 2-gang switch. And the wire, if you look there, it says COM or common. So we're going to permanent in there, and then a little link over to provide power to this switch. And then way 1, which is the down position, and when it's on, you'll connect that terminal to that terminal, and then this will come out to your lights. There we go. So L1 in this switch will do the pendants, L1 in this switch will do the downlights. There we go then, just so you can see then. So if you look here, the feed comes in here, so the permanent line comes in here, and it links out to this switch. And this is the switch wire that comes out, which does your wardrobe lights. Look at them, looking beautiful. And then the other one, if the customer had bought a bulb, we'll turn on these. There we go. Ta-da! Finn's really excited because he wired one up and it worked. So look at that, that's looking brilliant that. So I don't know if she's moved in already, but no, she hasn't. There we go. So that shines in there beautifully. I like this soft close look. Right, that's beautiful. So next on the job list then, what we're going to do, we're going to draw around this box here. I'm going to offer that up. I'm going to draw out the box, get this chopped out, get this pushed in, and because it's so thick we can either get a metal box in here and screw it to the sides, or we can cut down this flap here and just put the box in, and then you basically just send a screw through the side and then that holds it as well. So I think we'll probably do that. So nice and level, get that box cut out, get that wired up. I've turned half to sockets, get that wired up, and then we're kind of good to go then. There we go, job done. Whoa, awful that. So you got these headphones squeezing your head. You're there sideways and that thing's vibrating, you just feel, well, sick. So that's cut out now. That's perfectly done. Just a bit of pencil that. So yeah, once the back box is in, everything should be hunky dory. So let's have a look. I'll slide through there. Look at that, loads of play. So you can get that perfectly level. So I always go like 2mm round, drawing around it. So 2mm past all the way around, get a perfect fit. So they should be able to chop down these wings, get a couple of screws through, and this will all be set up. There we go then. So if you look at that, I've put a little screw ready to go in. So you just chop the wings off like that. So that's what it looks like. So if you use a metal back box, oh, you can do what we've done here. So all these do, these will just click back in like that. Bring it right to the front, and this, because I've done it on the right angle. There we go, that's gone in nicely. Let's send me on with this foot. Ow. There we go. Same again. I'll have to get my screwdriver in that, but you get the concept. Hello. There we go, and we're done. So we've got these sockets on. So they're looking sweet. Stuff's just going to get painted, decorated, all that jazz. The power's on. Little like Wi-Fi extender's on. Little socket under there, so that's looking brilliant. And then obviously 2 ceiling lights. I ain't got lamps for them, but they're looking brilliant. Spot on. Right, that's us done down here. What do you think then, Finn?
Brilliant, mate. Yeah, looks spot on, that.
Yeah, so Finn had to go fitting a light. We've got a few TikTok videos with Finn. So Finn got given loads of stuff by CK Tools, so we've just been doing a few TikTok videos, haven't we?
Yeah, spot on.
So then, as you've seen, we did the 4 lights for the wardrobe. We did the 2 lights. Amazingly, we managed to get the cables down that got pushed above, because they were supposed to be all brought through, and they didn't. So amazingly, we managed to grab them. So I fitted one, Finn fitted the other. And then we've just done the sockets there and got everything powered up, and it's looking great. So that's it for this episode then. If you like this kind of content, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the little bell notifications to know when next upload. As always, have good from me and Finn, and we'll see you on the next one.